Well, the Polish people have had enough of the globalist agenda coming out of the European Union and Brussels, forcing their hand against to support Ukraine. Poland's already had taken in millions, of course, millions of Ukrainians, and it's really turned their country totally upside down. Well, Polish political member of parliament, Grzegorz Braun, has had enough. He has gone viral today for tearing down the EU flag and wiping his shoes on it and setting it on fire. Watch this.
Tu jest Polska, tu jest Polska, a nie żadna.
Może Pan przedstawić nam taka aktywność?
Tak jest.
Przed południem w Ministerstwie Przemysłu nasi posłowie przeprowadzili interwencję poselską.
Wow. Done.
Tell me how you really feel about it.
Polish politician, member of parliament, Grzegorz Braun joins us now from Warsaw. It is almost 10:30 at night over there. Grzegorz, great to see you. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me. God bless you. God bless everybody. Everybody.
Well, God bless you. What do you want?
Totalitarian systems.
So you are angering a lot of people. You are angering the establishment. You're angering the globalists, saying we are done. I mean, can you explain why did you light this flag on fire? What do you want the world to know about and what the Polish people and how they are fed up with the European Union?
Well, I want to know everybody that each of my compatriots, Polish people, paying their electric bills, paying money for electricity, they pay 40% for this Green Deal, this climate change, human cost idea, which is obviously ridiculous, which is non-science-based belief, religious belief, and everybody is paying money. And that is why I am against the European Union, which is a true inheritor. It is the real continuation of the Soviet Union and the Third Reich put together. You had Euro commies and Euro Nazis in the beginnings of this project. Walter Hallstein, Hitler's lawyer, Altiero Spinelli, Stalinist communist, who predicted that nations and private property is supposed to vanish because they wanted to build their brave new world. I don't want to be a part of their brave new world, and that is why I oppose and protest.
Now, I've never met an actual European from Europe who thinks that the EU makes their life better. Every European knows that the European Union is there only to add weight to your back.
Misery.
That's it. I don't know a single European who thinks that the European Union's doing great for them. Yet the EU continues to publish these surveys saying people love us. They feel safe in the European Union. The Polish, not true. Absolutely. Now, the Polish have been asked to sacrifice. Sorry, go ahead, please.
To confirm all your worst diagnosis that you can give about the European Union. My political action today, together with my friend, member of Polish Parliament, Roman Fritz, we visited the Ministry of Industry, which is actually the Ministry of annihilation of our industry. And everybody knows that it's costly, that it's absurd, that it's also illegal because it breaks our constitution. But totalitarian systems have this quality of, staying around for much longer than they should.
Right. So my question is, why don't more Europeans understand that when the media calls someone far right, what that means is that someone wants to break from the power structures that are hurting you? And so they should align themselves. Far right should be the calling card of the politician you should support. So what are the narratives that you fight to show people these globalist institutions hurt us? It's time to break them.
Well, more and more people in Europe seem to understand better and better that this is, some Titanic that we are linked, that we are attached to. And it looked very nice. It looked very well as long as it stayed in the cardboard. Now it's heading to its future. It's going down. All demographic, economic data numbers are showing that it's dead end, that it's no business anymore. It's simply doctrine, Euro-communist doctrine that is against human freedom and property and health. And it's the Brave New World. It's George Orwell and people, as other people who could see future earlier than the others. They described the European Union pretty well years ago. So now it's sad reality, and we have to oppose it.
I think Brussels turned off the lights in your car because they're furious. They're furious about you standing for the truth. Now, Gregor, you have announced, I think back in January, you announced you are running for the presidency of Poland.
True. That is why you can see me sitting in some car in the middle of nowhere, heading from cruising in between Polish cities, meeting my compatriots, and running for president. And it's very fruitful, this campaign, because obviously we are running against the establishment. I personally have 0 minutes, 0 seconds on major TV stations, but more and more people seem to, they seem relieved when they hear my message, down with commune, down with Euro commune. They just like to hear that normal life would be possible.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fascinating because the last time you were on, I mean, millions of Polish people reached out to us and said, thank you for having Mr. Braun on the show. We don't see him on our local media. We have to tune into shows like Redacted to hear the truth. And they thanked us for having you on. One of your big messages then was about the Ukrainianization of Poland and how Ukraine, of course, has the boundaries, the flood of immigrants into your country has really remade Poland. Is that a big part of your message going forward?
It's a grave danger coming from the east and from the west, because we are in between. The European Union would like to force us to accept migration from the West. Mostly Germany is trying to re-export their problem, their social problems that they have to Poland. And from the east, millions of Ukrainians had crossed the border 3 years ago, and hundreds of thousands of them settled down here, and they are supported. It's not well enough put. Simply we pay 5% of our national growth product, 5% each year for some other nation. This is crazy. This is insane.
Right. So Polish people who support the establishment, they may wonder, without the European Union, could Poland survive? But how much worse could it be, because they are supporting other nations, supporting wars that they don't belong in, based on a lie that Putin's coming to Poland next. And Polish farmers were asked to stop producing to privilege Ukrainian farmers since the war began. How bad could it be if Poland was going it alone without the European Union?
This is the question that I am putting every day here. I'm asking my compatriots, my listeners, my voters, what else? What else would they do to us and have us accept what they do? Obviously, this is tyranny, and this is bankruptcy that we are facing here. Our agriculture, our mining, our regular everyday life is being ruined by these doctrines, false doctrines, and wrong directions, and obviously the danger of us being pushed into the war is the most horrific, very real danger, and I must say it is up to you. It is up to you, Americans, to spare us this tragedy, because the people who are in charge in Warsaw are very they are simply servants of your politicians. They are agents
puppets
of different foreign governments, and that is why Polish nation is not safe. It was never safe, but now it's really becoming more and more dangerous. And obviously, we can appreciate the movement, this wind of change that is coming from the United States of America. I myself would love to repeat Mr. Trump's some of his actions, like throwing out WHO, World Health Organization, canceling your version of the Green Deal, restarting mining, and so on and so on. But on the other hand, we are very worried that again the United States of America is going to sell us in the course of their great game that they are playing with Moscow, with Beijing. This is very dangerous, because American politicians and American army and CIA and DIA, I am afraid, have the keys to the politics in Poland, in Warsaw, and nobody knows now how they are going to use these keys.
Yeah.
Well, folks, you're looking at this could be the next president of Poland right here, Grzegorz Braun. We appreciate you joining us late at night, in between going to meet different Polish people, different campaign stops around Poland. I know you've been tireless there. Gregory, great to see you. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
And
thanks for having me. God bless you. And let's try to do our best to not to find ourselves in the course of the Third World War. That would be really miserable. And Poland and Central Europe obviously would be the first playground of this war. So let's do everything to stop it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Gregory, great to see you. Thank you so much. And good luck to you. There he is. And great. He's kind enough because he knows I have difficulty saying his first name in Polish. So he's like, you call me Gregory. So I will call you.
You got a pass.
Yes.
That's nice.
I tried to say it properly. It's just hard for me. But anyway, thank you. And you could be looking at the next president of Poland right there.